The LA County Sheriff's Office Special Victims Unit has reportedly been investigating Marilyn Manson now for over a year. Last November, they raided Manson's LA area home with a search warrant in hand and seized various media storage units, including hard drives. Police were looking into abuse allegations against Manson, including claims that he was locking women in a soundproof room as a form of punishment. Evan Rachel Wood and Marilyn Manson were in a relationship together back in 2007, and she made a post in early 2021 stating Manson had abused her. She wrote, "The name of my abuser is Brian Warner, also known to the world as Marilyn Manson," at the time in a post. For his part, Manson filed a lawsuit against Evan Rachel Wood, alleging that she issued a fake letter, reportedly from the FBI, claiming to be an FBI agent and hinting at the fact he was under investigation. According to the suit, the agent never actually issued such a letter. Manson claims in the suit that Wood and a friend gave the letter out to other victims to make it appear as if he was in fact in trouble. Now this investigation is winding down, and charges against Marilyn Manson are unlikely after, according to a report from TMZ, they have sources telling them that there have been, quote, some credibility issues with the victim, which have made it hard to build a legitimate case. The report adds cops are close to submitting their findings to the LA County District Attorney's Office, who ultimately will make the decision, but it's hard to imagine they'd charge without the goods. While we're told the case likely won't amount to charges, they can always charge if new evidence emerges. Last week, a separate lawsuit filed against Marilyn Manson was dismissed by a judge, citing the statute of limitations. The suit can be brought back if additional evidence is learned. Of course, Marilyn Manson has maintained his innocence throughout this entire situation. Throughout this time that he has had accusations levied against him, there are still active lawsuits in both directions going on, and it seems like this situation won't be resolved for a while, but at least for now, it does appear as though the criminal investigation into Marilyn Manson is winding down.
Have you ever messed up something that you have done a million times? Probably, right? Have you ever messed up something you've done a million times in front of thousands of people? Well, maybe, maybe not. But Kirk Hammett has. While playing the Boston Calling Festival this past weekend, the Metallica guitarist flubbed the opening to a song that he has played countless times over the years. Nothing else matters. But instead of acting like it didn't happen, which we all knew it did, Kirk took the moment to embrace the embarrassment and laugh at himself before relaunching back into it.
Sorry, you guys are so kick-ass. I got distracted by how kick-ass. We love you, Kirk. We'll try that again, okay? Yeah.
Now, it is awesome to see someone as massive as Kirk Hammett to be able to laugh at his own mistake and then have a little bit of fun with the crowd. It just goes to show that he is human after all. Metallica will be heading back out on tour in mid-June for a European festival tour, before coming back to the US at the end of July for Lollapalooza in Chicago, Illinois.
There aren't any rules when it comes to rock or metal, except for do not go up on the stage when a band is performing. It's a very bad decision. You're probably going to get the shit kicked out of you. And there are a number of high-profile incidents that perfectly illustrate why a band should be very concerned if someone were to rush the stage, including just a few months ago when Will Smith jumped up on stage and slapped the shit out of Chris Rock. Perfectly reasonable to assume someone's not coming up on stage for something good, and you're distracting the performance, which tons of people paid a lot of good money to see. We've seen this in the past when someone tried to jump up on stage during a Stone Sour show and a security guard tackled the shit out of the guy. We've seen this at pro wrestling events repeatedly where people have jumped the barricade and tried to put hands on the wrestlers. Many times that has not gone well for the person that has tried that. And now we have another recent example of this with Slipknot performing performing a few days ago in Toronto on May 30th during their song Psychosocial. You can see a man jump up on stage and run past Corey as security is chasing him frantically. He then climbs up onto the platform where Clown is playing his percussion instrument and begins hitting the drums himself before security is able to grab him and drag him off of the stage. He was able to dodge them too and outrun them for a bit as well. You could see them kind of slipping, trying to get to him, and he really never should have gotten that far. You can see the person appearing from the right side of the stage. The security guard is chasing him, takes a tumble. He makes his way up, vaults over the barricade there, and makes his way up to play the drums. What a shit show. Security then gets their hands on him and brings him down off of the stage. And the show must go on. The band doesn't even flinch. They keep on performing as they should. Is this something that should be taken very seriously? We saw when Dave Chappelle was attacked on stage, the person who did it was carrying a fake weapon that had a knife blade on the end of it. Is Ronnie Radke dissing MGK in the new Falling in Reverse song, Voices in My Head? The music video is generating a lot of buzz and a lot of speculation on YouTube and TikTok and Twitter and everywhere, Reddit, about whether or not Ronnie is dissing MGK in this video. Falling in Reverse, as big as they have ever been, Ronnie is increasingly becoming a major force in rock music with no signs of slowing down, despite the fact that he's been in the game for well over 10 years. But in the last couple of years, his career is really taking off to even bigger heights than it was before, and it's exciting to see. His song Zombified is blowing up. It has gone to #1, and it definitely seems likely that this song is going to do the same thing. A major W for Ronnie on that. He is headed out on the Rockzilla Summer Tour, arenas and amphitheaters, also featuring Papa Roach, Hollywood Undead, and Bad Wolves on that tour as well. Now let's dive into the brand new Falling in Reverse video for Voices in My Head. The music video opens up with Ronnie in a very big brain levitating like he is some sort of an alien, and he's seeing the world through his mind's eye. So what appears to be happening in this video is he is killing off former versions of himself, different eras throughout his career when he's had a different appearance. And then there is this second verse.
Keep giving me the worst advice. Kamikaze crash like a suicide.
This is the part of the music video in particular where it is creating a lot of buzz and conversation online. I've seen posts everywhere from Reddit to TikTok, numerous posts on YouTube where fans feel like this is some sort of a subliminal message aimed at MGK for several different reasons. And it's not just his appearance in the music video, it's also what's happening in the song at the same time that gives people the impression that this is a nod to MGK. Now, I want to be clear, all of this is pure speculation. Art is subjective and open to interpretation, but it's fair to say there are some coincidences which numerous fans are pointing out in these videos.
Bro, that was Hold up. Was that MGK? I'm pretty sure this is him referencing MGK. You know, maybe I'm looking too much into it. He even sounds like him. Look, I'm telling you guys, I don't think I'm wrong. Definitely referencing him. And then him getting kill shot by Eminem. I'm thinking that's what's going on, but that's awesome that he did that.
Okay, hear me out. Is that supposed to be Machine Gun Kelly? Because if it is, fucking based.
Was that MGK?
I think it was a reference.
I might be reading into it, but it's okay.
The T-shirt, the long fucking arm.
Yeah, okay.
The hair.
Maybe, or maybe it's just whatever.
We cannot deny nor confirm,
All right.
but it seems a lot like something.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. All right. Yep.
Is it MGK? Killshot?
Oh shit, bro.
Voices in my head keep giving me the worst advice. Kamikaze crash like a suicide. I'm a lost boy.
Subliminal, bro. Ronnie.
You're smart, dude.
Like I said, I like the repetition. I like the repetition. Even in the video, it's like
we know who you dissing, boy.
He's not dissing nobody, bro.
I thought he was dissing.
Hard to say what's going on here, but there are a number of very interesting coincidences, including the fact that Ronnie, at this very moment, uses the word kamikaze in the lyrics. Kamikaze was the album released by Eminem, which featured the song Not Alike, which kicked off the feud between MGK and Eminem. Ronnie Radke, of course, is a big fan of Eminem. He's influenced his career. And also at this very moment in the music video, you see someone who looks like MGK through the scope of a rifle, which is the album art from the diss track released by Eminem called Kill Shot. So it's hard to say. No one can say for sure. Art is open to interpretation, but certainly a lot of fans are wondering about this. And Ronnie is a genius with his lyrics. There are always a lot of Easter eggs in his songs and videos, and there's a lot of depth to the lyrical content. So there's no way to tell. It's open for interpretation. Fans are speculating, and there's a lot of buzz around this video. If I had to guess, this is going to be another big hit for Ronnie and Falling in Reverse. Now, I must admit, even I thought this was a diss on MGK, but on the other side of the coin, this is what Ronnie looked like in the era of Coming Home, his great album Coming Home with Falling in Reverse. So there are a lot of coincidences, but even the TikTok account in the music video says Ronnie Radke. There's no way to know for sure, but Ronnie definitely knows how to get the fans talking, and there is no shortage of that around this video. Nobody's putting out videos as badass as this right now. Definitely one of the best in class when it comes to bands putting together music videos. They have been spectacular lately. Again, Falling in Reverse is headed out on the Rockzilla tour this summer with Papa Roach, Hollywood Undead, and Bad Wolf. Let us know in the comments down below what your analysis is of this video. That's your latest update from Rockfeed. Be sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on future stories. Check out the recommended videos on your screen and visit rockfeed.net for more.